Hey guys, this is Cole with CJC Off-Road, and today we're going to be talking about tires. One of the most common questions we receive from customers is what tires should I run, or what are the pros and cons of different tires. So what we're going to do is discuss the three most popular tires that we sell and install here in our shop. Those are the Toyo MT, the Toyo RT, and the Nitto Grappler. All three offer very aggressive looks, but all three of those tires have different pros and cons depending on what you're looking to do with your truck. So the Toyo MT, that was kind of the long-standing, most popular tire that we've sold for years. When we first started this, we were putting Toyo MTs on basically every truck that rolled through the shop, and with good reason. They offer a really thick sidewall, super aggressive tread. For an MT tire, they're not too loud. They really are a quality tire. But keep in mind that tire, was released in the mid-2000s, so there have been technological advancements in tire design since then. So Toyo MT, while it's a very thick sidewall, hard compound tire, it tends to last a long time for a mud terrain. It also tends to make a lot of noise as it wears. Toyo MTs after 20,000 miles, those things are kind of howling going down the road. It's not like the old bogger or swamper tires or something like that, but they do get to be a little bit on the loud side, especially with how quiet these newer diesel trucks tend to be. The Toyo RT, that came out, about 6 years ago. So it's a little bit more advanced of a tire. It's kind of a hybrid, all-terrain, mud-terrain tire. I'd say more of a current trendy design as far as, off-road tires go. A little bit quieter than the MT, offers a very similar thick compound, thick sidewall, decent tread life for how aggressive the tire is. Quieter than the MT, although as they wear, they tend to get a little on the louder side as well. Now enter the Nitto Grappler. Nitto Grappler is a very recent tire. It's actually a lot quieter than the MT and the RT that Toyo offers, or the MTs and the RTs that Toyo offer. And Ridge Grappler, while similarly aggressive in appearance to the RT, being kind of a hybrid all-terrain and mud-terrain, it's actually a super quiet tire going down the road, actually surprisingly so. You've noticed the Ridge Grappler doesn't, the compound on it doesn't quite seem to be as firm as it is on the MTs and the RTs, which may be beneficial for lighter duty applications. Although we're seeing that we're getting actually slightly more miles out of the MTs and the RTs than we are with the Ridge Grapplers. This can be due to a variety of factors, air pressure being one of them, which we'll talk about in another video. But between all three of those tires, if you're looking for the quietest tire you can get, the Nitto Ridge Grappler, I'd say, is where it's at. And then basically the RT being a little bit louder than the Ridge Grappler and the MT being louder than the RT. As far as traction off-road, we're finding the Ridge Grappler does a little bit better in sand than the MT and the RT. Whereas obviously the MT and the RT tend to do better in mud. Ridge Grappler tends to do better in snow. MT doesn't tend to do so well in snow, gets a lot of slip. All three of those tires offer fairly aggressive sidewalls, so in gravel and things like that, we've actually been really impressed with the performance of all three of these tires. Now, all three of these tires tend to run along the larger side of their respective size ratings, which is actually a good thing. So, like a Toyo RT and MT tend to really get close to that 37 or 35 inch number, depending on what size you're looking to run. Ridge Grappler, same way, maybe give or take 1/8 of an inch smaller than how the Toyos run. So all three of these tires tend to run size-wise as advertised, which we've noticed with a lot of other manufacturers is not the case. A lot of these tires tend to, say you get a 37, but you put it under the truck and you're measuring it like a 35.5. That's not so much the case with the three of these tires, so that's pretty cool. When you're shopping for tires, a lot of it really boils down to reading the specs on that particular tire for whatever size you're looking to run. Say for instance, you're looking to run like a 37-inch tire for an 18-inch wheel. Toyo, they only offer the MT and RT in like a 37 by 13.5 width for an 18, whereas Nitto offers a 37 by 12.5 by 18 in the Ridge Grappler. They also come in different size offerings, right? So those 37 by 13.5 by 18 Toyo tires, they're both D-rated. That Nitto Ridge Grappler, on the other hand, is the 37 12.5 18 is actually E-rated. But then it goes one step further than that. So when you're shopping tires, it's not just about looking at the letter load rating. You also want to check out what the given load rating is for that tire. So for instance, a D-rated 37 1250 17 tire may actually run a higher weight rating than an E-rated tire of the same size. So that's an interesting thing to consider when shopping for tires. Is, a lot of guys will say, oh no, I don't want to run a D-rated tire. But the funny thing is, a lot of these D-rated tires actually offer heavier weight ratings than their E-rated counterparts. Keep in mind there are other factors to consider. An E-rated tire generally goes up to a lot higher pressure than a D-rated tire, which is definitely a consideration when you're towing heavy. So it really depends on the application of how you're going to use that truck, right? A tow rig, obviously you're going to want to run a lot higher tire pressure, so that E-rating is a very important consideration. If it's just a daily driver, just an off-road toy, and at least in our personal trucks, we're considering D-rated tires as well, because they can actually be a very practical tire for, whatever your given usage may be. So to recap, the Toyo MT, Toyo RT, and Nitto Ridge Grappler are easily the three most popular of the tires that we're cycling through our shop here at the moment. Now, we understand that there are a lot of tire options out there, and a lot of good options that we didn't mention in this video, and we're not going too in depth with that. Tire purchases are a very big investment, something that you want to thoroughly research before doing. If you have any questions, if there's anything we can help answer, feel free to leave a comment, give us a call. We're more than happy to assist with whatever questions you may have. A lot more videos like this coming. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.